In this video, you will learn how to deploy a Spring application in cloud platforms. Here I am taking the previous developed application, Spring Web API, which was developed in a previous video using the Spring and HTML. Now it's running locally. Now we need to deploy this application in a cloud platform. So there is a one website called Heroku, so which is a container based cloud platform as a service, which is used to deploy and manage your applications. So just log into that site. I have already an account, so I'm logging. This you can see the three applications which are sample applications I deployed. So in order to interact with this, we need a command line interface. So we need to download. So Heroku CLI download. Go to the first link and download whatever your OS version, and just type next. After installing, you can see the folder in program files, Heroku, and copy the bin folder, bin path, and paste it in environmental variables. So go to the control panel, advanced system settings, and environmental variables, path edit, and just paste here. And by clicking the new button or else edit option, you can paste. I also pasted git bin path also. So for this, we need to download the git also. So just go to the browser and type git install for Windows. And download the git. So in this case also it will give the same one folder called git. Under this you need to copy that bin path and also cmd path. Both should be pasted in that environmental variables. Now let's go to our application, our web API folder, and open it with the command prompt. Go to that folder, Spring Web API. Now here in this, when you tap Heroku login, now we are interacting with the cloud platform by using our command prompt. So without installing that Heroku CLI, we cannot interact with this command prompt. So first we need to install that, then add a path variable. So now we can interact with that Heroku. Now just after we type in the Heroku login, it will redirect to one of the browser. Just click on login. You can see that login as a my email ID came. Now we need to type the Heroku create. So it will create a one sample project with the name, one sample name. Just go to our application and platform and refresh. In this you can see that sample application name which was created. Now we need to rename that application name. So Heroku apps rename /app, and that old application name copy, and new application name. Here you can give any name you want. my first spring. Just click on enter. Now it's done. Just check in our browser. Yes, my first spring. Open that my first spring. Now click on that configure add-ons. Find more add-ons. Now in this we need to add any of database. So Heroku providing more number of database like MySQL, MariaDB, and Postgres, MongoDB. So here I'm using the Postgres database. So just click on the Heroku Postgres and click on install Heroku Postgres and type that application name, my first thing, and just click on provision add-on. Now the add-on is successfully been installed. Now click on Heroku Postgres. So this means our Spring Boot web application now configured with this Postgres database. Now we don't need to give any kind of host name, I mean username, password. We don't need to configure in our application. It will automatically configure our application with this Postgres database. If you want to check those database configurations, you can go to settings tab, and there you can see destroy, reset, and view credentials tabs. From that you can see all those credentials like hostname, database, user, port, and passwords. But in this case you don't need to configure any of configurations. It will automatically configure. Now go to the application and Spring Tool Suite, go to pom.xml and change the dependency, the database dependency. Previously we are using that H2 database, so now we are configured with that our new PostgreSQL database. So type org.postgresql, PostgreSQL, and just click on save. Now go to application.properties. Now it is downloading the Postgres jar files. Here we need to give some database properties. spring.gpa.hibernate.ddl-auto create drop, which means it will drop the database schema when we are when we close that application. So if we give that with the value none, so it will remains same. I mean it will not change any of the data in database. But now if we are close application, the data we put then a database, it will be vanished. I mean it will be dropped. Now click on save. Open command prompt and type git add and git commit -m. Give any comment. Add it Postgres DB. Now you can see two files changed. One file is that pom.xml and one file is the application.properties. Now git push Heroku master. You can see the Java is detected. Yes. Build success. No. The application is no, you can see the application is deployed on Heroku. That is the URL we can access from it anywhere. Now just start Heroku, open, so it will redirect to any browser. Now it will automatically opens our application. Now our application is deployed in a Heroku. Now just try by adding the new employee. Yes, it's working, and add one more employee also. Now try to edit one employee, whether it is reflecting in the database or not. Yeah, it's done. Now delete. Yes. And if you want to see the logs which we have performed, you can see under the more tab logs. Here you can see all those logs. So in this way, you can deploy any application in a Heroku platform with free. Here you can see the metrics tab and activity tab. Here you can see the time which we are deploying the application. So that's it for today's video.